Have you ever seen a simple hotel maid shock a millionaire with nothing more than a single phone call? This is the unbelievable story of Amara, a hardworking young woman who lived a life most people ignored, but carried a hidden gift that no one could have imagined. Amara worked in a luxurious five-star hotel, dressed every day in her teal uniform and bright yellow gloves, moving silently through the grand halls and golden suites where the wealthy stayed. Guests barely noticed her, and those who did often dismissed her with cold stares or arrogant demands. Yet behind her quiet smile, Amara carried a secret that she had kept buried for years, a secret that would soon change her destiny. One evening, as she carefully cleaned the suite of a powerful millionaire businessman, her phone rang. Amara froze. Rules were strict. Maids were never allowed to answer personal calls during work. But something in her heart told her this call mattered. With trembling hands, she lifted the phone to her ear, and the moment she spoke, the air in the room shifted. The words that came out weren't in English or even her local tongue. They were in fluent Dutch. The man sitting in the room, the billionaire guest himself, froze in shock. His piercing eyes locked onto her. How do you know Dutch?" he demanded, his voice heavy with surprise. Amara's heart raced. She had spent years hiding this skill. She remembered her mother teaching her late at night, whispering Dutch lullabies before she passed away. It was something deeply personal, something Amara never expected to use in the polished world of wealthy elites. But now her secret was exposed. The millionaire stood, his tall figure casting a shadow across the room. "I need to see you tonight," he said firmly. "Meet me in the hotel lounge. Don't be late." Her breath caught in her throat. Why? Would a man like him want to meet her? Fear twisted inside her stomach. Was she in trouble? Was she about to lose her job? Or was this something even darker? Still, curiosity pushed her forward, and that evening she walked into the luxurious lounge with her heart pounding. Every head turned as she entered, her modest maid's uniform looking out of place among silk dresses and tailored suits. At the center, the millionaire sat waiting, two bodyguards behind him, his expression unreadable. Amara felt small, powerless, ready for the worst. But what happened next left her completely stunned. The man leaned forward, his eyes softer now, his voice trembling. "My late wife? She was Dutch," he confessed. "And when you spoke for a moment, I thought I heard her voice again." Amara's throat tightened. Tears filled her eyes, as she remembered the nights her mother's gentle voice carried the same words, the same rhythms across their small home. The man continued, his tone breaking. "No amount of money has been able to bring back her memory." "But you did it in one sentence." Amara's fear melted into sorrow and empathy. She realized she wasn't being punished, she had unknowingly opened a door to his most vulnerable wound. But the story didn't end there. The millionaire revealed something she never expected. He had estranged family in the Netherlands, a part of his life he had been too afraid to reconnect with since his wife's passing. He had all the wealth in the world, yet no one he could trust to help him bridge that gap. And here, in the unlikeliest of places, was a humble maid who spoke the language of his heart. Then came the twist that changed everything. Looking into Amara's tear-filled eyes, the man made her an offer that left her speechless. "Quit this job, travel with me. Help me reconnect with my family. In return, I will give you the life you deserve. You will never scrub floors again." The room spun around her. Could this be real? For years she had been invisible, overlooked, treated as though she were nothing more than a shadow in the grand hotel halls. Yet here was a man with more power and wealth than she could ever imagine, seeing her not as a maid, but as someone extraordinary. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered, "Yes." And from that night forward, her life was never the same. What began as an ordinary day, with a maid scrubbing and cleaning as always, ended with her stepping into a destiny she never thought possible. It was proof that sometimes the smallest, most hidden parts of ourselves, the gifts we keep locked away, can one day shock the world and transform our lives forever. And that is how a single phone call in Dutch changed everything for Amara, the maid who became unforgettable in the eyes of a millionaire. If this story touched you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments what hidden talent do you have that no one knows about. Because one day, just like Amara, that secret might change your destiny too.